Sabotage, this is Jeff.
This is David.
Hi, David.
Hi,
Let's play
Jeff.
Hellpoint.
Yeah.
First step here is just kind of a bunch of stuff that will be cut from the main video because we're running back through this area.
Where are we going? That way. Gotta get you that ritual
Also
dagger.
pointed out in the comments, there's a message here, developer message, that's explaining shield bashing.
Which is
you hold your shield up, boop, and you run. And that's it.
That's
and
shield
it just
bashing.
That's shield bashing. Got some dudes in here what need to get chopped.
Mm-hmm.
Boop. Look at tool victim chest. That's the same one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same. I suppose I could maybe get away with... No, I don't have the strength for it. That EVA suit is just not going to work out for the moment.
Got some Axions.
Got little monster spawners in the corners there.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm pretty sure is death in the middle.
Do you have a healing charge?
I do.
Whoop. Yes.
There is a 50-50 chance that you revive and immediately die again. But let's see.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what
if you
happens.
can kind of pull back, kind of jump backwards if you can. It's kind of...
All right.
All right, it worked out. All better.
And it revives me with 2 full charges. So
that's good. Cheese potential, indeed.
Okay, that guy's not real. Nope, neither are real.
Good to check.
Gotta check
the wall here. For once in being, capital B, we remembered Logos, lies, and then death. 6 times the cycle repeated. This isn't our last breath. I wonder if that's a specific reference to something. Logos, of course, being one of the foundational Greek disciplines of rhetorical debate.
Mm-hmm. Also, one of the elements in Logomancer.
Yes, weird. One of those is probably first. We can never be sure. Archaeologists will debate for centuries. We got a ceremonial dagger, which is a reflex weapon. Whether hunting thespians or sacrificing victims, the dagger is the most convenient way to get right to the heart of the matter. When fast, very, very fast when swung, but has a short range.
Mm-hmm.
Put on the dagger here just for... Yep. Each attack having a little slice.
Right.
Oh yeah, some new folks. Oh, you blew up the little guy.
Yeah. I didn't on my screen. Pop. Pop.
Sometimes you just need an occult shotgun, you know?
Uh-huh.
Should have opened up over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. Okay. There's some extra Axions, which, since we're running New Game Plus,
doesn't matter too much.
That value is very low. Oh, I'm at the wall. Yeah, I dodged backwards, but that was the column there. That was bad positioning. That's what that was. So I'm going to get some more health. A little bit of energy. I'll spend more points on energy later because I want to have
guns.
Well, yeah, I want guns,
mm-hmm.
And then a little bit of strength and reflex. My general plan is to have a quality character, so strength, reflex, which in this game is called martial. So a martial character, and with cognition for guns.
Ah, so, I didn't know that one.
So like he's doing a sword attack.
Oh, hey, it's
great.
your ghost.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna run past him too.
Yep.
Got those iframes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he stopped.
Whoa.
Got
him. You can sit at the breach and then get your health back and then bring me back to life.
Use my ceremonial dagger.
Yeah.
Basically. Success. But hey, let's do some lore.
Let's do some lore.
Some main plot here. Voice of the author. Apologize for inflicting this hardship upon you, but it was necessary. As you can see, your arrival has occurred at a most dire time. Yeah, you could say that. It's your home, Irid Novo, City of the Stars. I am the author. You are my spawn. I had to create you in order to have an immune specimen. That is an ambiguous statement.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Bear the story of this place so that it will never be forgotten. We'll venture through Irid Novo, making your own way and searching for answers, and then report your observations to me. Exercise your free will and quench your thirst for truth. I know it dwells within you, pushing you forward. I can ask any question, though. I can also just be silent protagonist.
Right, yeah.
Let's see, what am I? What's going on? Why can't I see you? I think what's going on is pertinent. The merge, capital M, happened. Too soon to burden you with the details of the catastrophe. Not, we don't want to have all the exposition at once. According to all available readings, we are the only sane survivors left on Irid Nova. Bit of a value judgment there, but do not despair. Our purpose remains primordial. That's an ambiguous statement.
One would argue nonsensical.
I am unwell and must rest soon. Do you have any other questions? Why are you unwell? There is a person with a piece of concrete on their shoulder slowly sliding into view.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The last survivor of Irid Novo is the author. I don't know how, but the merge hasn't affected me yet. However, I feel myself becoming less anchored to this world. Don't know how much time I have left. I'll use my energy sparingly, but I will try to help you. Take refuge in the Observatory. Equip yourself and venture forth. We need you to collect data from the world and bring it back to me once you are done. Our story must never be forgotten. We cannot let the project, capital P, go to waste. All because of the incident.
Mm-hmm.
You will come back to this exact location when I summon you. Do you understand? Yes, I do. You are the perfect specimen. Oh, shucks. Many horrors lie ahead. And how?
I've seen some of them, yeah.
Must leave now and make the most of the time I have left. I'm sorry I cannot help you any more than this. Remember this place. There we go. The first interaction with the author. Which unlocks the observatory and also the
OmniCube. With the most worthless program.
Yes, the program they give you is transposition, which is a dark sign, because this is still Dark Souls, which takes all of your Axions to return you to the last breach, which you can do by quitting to the main menu, except that you don't lose your Axions.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let me just not use that. So although we have a hypercube, or not a hypercube, but an OmniCube at the moment.
Different kind of cube there.
Different kind of cube. We don't actually have anything to use for it at the moment.
Right.
The OmniCube has usually items, programs, spells, kind of effects that take a little bit of constant energy drain, rather than like a more specialized attack, which has uses your energy more.
Like using this demon shotgun takes a chunk of my energy, but it would take one of the OmniCube programs a really long time.
Really long time. The first exiles, to a little monument to the first people of the stars. This is the Observatory, which is going to be our Firelink shrine for all intents and purposes, and it's great. It's great.
Yeah. No, this is wonderful.
Let's start by... There's a lot of little secrets to get here, but I think the best place to start is actually just opening up the observatory in the center, so let's do that.
Sure.
Actually, just be lazy and just kind of fall down here.
Yep. Boop.
Fall down again.
Do we need
some... No, I don't think so. There's some goopy, fleshy bits over there. One of the places that we can go, which we're not going to commit to just yet, because we found the Port Isidun credentials inside a secret area in the embassy. We can actually open up this, which leads to the port. However, I'm just going to grab this briefly. Martial Melee Conductor, which is right inside the door.
Yeah.
Actually, we can probably pick this item up too.
Yeah.
Our first set of actual real armor that's not the the garbage
broken EVA thing.
yeah, it's like, or the like German techno goth / Hellraiser, partial Hellraiser cosplay kind of situation we've got going on at the moment. So if we use the Ancient Warrior set, which looks pretty cool. It's a pretty heavy armor, all things considered, especially since I don't have any extra load here.
Right.
So my mobility is at 77, which that's not so bad. But my physical defense is 39, and those numbers are literally percent reduction of damage. To quickly go over the types, physical is physical, energy, which is also called light, I think, is basically like generic magic damage. So radiation is poison, so poisoning. And also strong poisoning if you have like severe radiation. And entropy and induction is fire and ice. So entropy being cold, freezing to death, that kind of thing. Induction, you warm up and then eventually you get lit on fire as the and then nihil or nihil, I guess is just kind of like dark.
Yeah.
Dark, yeah, just sort of like occult darkness.
It's the best. You should open the observatory.
All right,
so cool.
Let's do the thing. Okay, let's go look at some cool stuff. We've opened up the... Yes, we got a big breach here. This big breach is a connected breach. We can warp between breaches if they're connected to the or synchronized to the sort of breach network. At the moment, we just have automatically this one and the one before, but anything we do from here we'll need to do special things to. So we'll get to that when we get to that. But we also have some other items here. Let's get these melee conductors,
strength and
reflex, and then this little item here, our weapon editor. We will be coming back to the observatory many times. The upgrade system is pretty cool. It's completely modular, which is great. So like this pipe here, if we put I have three options here: the martial, the reflex, and the strength, and that's just going to change the bonus that we get from various stats. So strength is strength only, reflex is reflex only. Martial, however, gives me a bonus to strength and reflex, so it's just like kind of like a quality build. So I'll probably just go with this. But I'm not going to equip it on my pipe at the moment. But you can also remove it for weapons as many times as you want, which is great. Should be in all video games.
Yes.
If you're slotting a gem into a thing, you should have non-destructively be able to switch it out so that you can experiment. Just saying. Put it out there.
Yeah.
The antiquated officer glaive is going to be my main, I think, for most of this game. It is a quality weapon, so it has a little bit of strength, a little bit of reflex on it. And it's just kind of like just a cool little short sword. It's dashing, let's see, yeah. Dashing light attack can trip enemies, which is great, especially for weak enemies. You can just run in and just knock some on their butt. I mean, obviously, your particular weapon is a little bit better at doing that, but it's the quickness, though. It's got that quickness.
Right. Now, this isn't my favorite giant swing-around weapon, but we haven't found that one yet.
It's what you got for now.
For a bit.
Well, yeah, this is a tech station. We have found an occult station earlier. Tech station is just for making a different subset of things, although... so, like, the model for the officer's glaive here. This is an upgraded version of the antiquated glaive, which I just picked up. I am 100 encellium particles short of being able to make this. So, but also it requires 6 strength and 4 reflex, so I happen to have that already as if I was anticipating. And then this utility station is for upgrading our healing methods. When you first play the game, you're just going to upgrade your basic, Estus Flask equivalent, because why wouldn't you? But since I know there's some other things coming up later, I think I'll save a few just so I can get a little bit more variety.
Right.
Alumina, nervous wiring, pulse mineral, heading to Son District. Is a message from someone, which after going through that area, I finally know what that message is from. But it's really but it might as well just be meaningless nonsense, because without context, it's meaningless nonsense.
Did you read the blood on the other side?
Right, let's read the blood runes. Alas, no one knew about the victory, and so that night they murdered their hero just as they needed him most. Cryptic. If you're wondering, if we walk over here, we can kind of get a slight angle on the lower level. We can look over the side. There's definitely some platforms down there, so let's do some platforming.
And you can do your whole platforming
I'll explain the platforming spiel, which is, in this game, the platforming is very good because you have you have walking jumps and running jumps, and walking jumps and running jumps pretty much have, well, not the same to each other, but they have,
No!
It sounds like David didn't make it.
I did a running jump when I should have done a walking jump.
Okay. So in this game, when you're at the edge of a platform, if you just walk off, you'll kick off a little bit, which is important for if you want to fall straight down or fall a little bit down. So like this one here, I think, is enough from this angle to just do a running or walking off. So just run right off, perfectly fine.
Wait until I'm back to pick up items.
Okay, I'll wait for the picking up part, but
yeah.
This jump here is a little precarious, mostly because we don't have a flashlight, but it's actually a safe jump. We can just do a walking jump here, and make it across, which means we can go here, and we're back around. Let's see, for this one here, I don't want to do a walking jump. I want to just walk straight or run straight off. And then I'll take a lot of falling damage. However, I won't die, says I prophetically.
You're fine. You can pick stuff
very
up
good.
now.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
So keep falling here and run, and then a very important part. Are you back in? Let me know. Okay, all right. I'll pick some items up now.
Oh,
Mycelium rod, which is great because I need some of that for my upgrade I'm looking for. There's a message out in the abyss over there. I think someone fell and got stuck on the wall.
Right. Ooh, I got us some carbon scraps.
Another important part about the jumping, which I kind of had suggested to David, is that if you're doing a walking jump or running jump, just let go of your inputs so that you don't accidentally keep walking forward immediately afterward, especially on a running jump. You just want to make sure that you have a neutral stick, so to speak. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time.
Right.
All right.
Because if you do a running jump, you stagger forward a couple steps. If you do a walking jump, it's like, no, you stop as soon as you land.
Yeah, so that's definitely what you want with a running jump, especially going from a weird angle. You want to make sure there's no inputs at the end. There's a little coin at the end here too.
Yeah. The other thing,
did you get the rest of the items from up there?
I think carbon, and I got the
that was the only thing. All right, I'm gonna. This little thing is a ladder. We just have to jump to it. We can.
You got the thing behind the thing, right?
Yes, the coin.
Okay.
Okay, this little fellow here is actually an NPC.
You can kill him. He comes back.
He is hungry, but does not want to cannibalize people. So if we find food, in quotes, as key items, we can bring it back to him.
And he'll give us stuff.
So I guess the thing that we picked up there, which is garbage, but I'll show it off anyways, is pathing. It's an OmniCube program, so I can hold up and then assign the OmniCube program, and then there we go. I've got a little cube. It floats around. It puts a little dot out. I don't think this is useful.
What is it? What does the dot do again?
It's just there to see where you've been, I guess. Which I guess conceivably would be helpful if you're kind of confused about where you've been already. But it goes away immediately once you put it in. It's fine. Just use a mental map. Just kind of process the resources here, which means that I have enough to print my upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got Officer's Glaive. And let's craft that. Are you sure you want to print this model? Yes, I'm sure. Fortunately, got some metallic glass from the embassy.
Right.
Officer Glaive.
I'm one away, or like essentially one bit of Incelium away from being able to do that one. But it's
soon.
Fine. Yeah.
Okay, so this one just looks slightly different, but it's essentially the same weapon.
Right. And that is your familiarity.
Yep, as our familiarity goes up, we get passive and active bonuses. The one in the middle is a new active attack, and the one at the end is a new active attack, and each of the little pips in between those is some sort of passive effect, like, I don't know, extra energy when the weapon's out, or more stability if it's a shield, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I've got pathing out. We'll see if it is worth anything.
As well.
Maybe it'll make a map for us. That'd be great.
The equipment upgrades are a little confusing because it's a little abstruse. So on the screen here it says that the cost is 1,808, and it's red because I don't have that on me. But I can also just confirm the augmentation, and it does something. Because what that cost actually means is if you have that many Axions, you can press right on the D-pad, or right arrow or whatever, in order to upgrade the conductor to a +2, +3, +4, and you can just keep doing that as much as you want, and the cost goes up, exponentially or whatever.
Mm-hmm. The only part about the interface that is bad is when you're putting slots into shields, it doesn't tell you what it changes because it only shows you martial stuff.
Piece of candy. Some Axions. That's not a great amount of candy, but that's okay. This over here leads to the Arcology, which is another option of places that we can go to.
Hey, there's a random fire here. I don't know what it's for, though. I know what it's for.
Yes. If you're wondering, can you attack it? The answer is yes and no.
Which is where we discovered you still have control over yourself during your jump.
This is true. You got a little fall control, which is nice.
Yep. And the further you fall, the more control you have, because you actually build up speed in whatever direction you press.
As this one say, just item to the left. I mean, there's a ladder here, so
yep.
Let's grab some of the. Oh, missed it. There we go.
Don't forget about the eye.
Don't forget about the eye. Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice I was here. Completely missed it each time. D pattern I3, and then a code.
Which is being recorded, so you can remember for later.
Which is nice. It also goes into that percentage in the upper right corner, which is a sort of completion percentage counter.
Ooh,
got an unknown mind vessel. A mind vessel is a key item.
Mm-hmm.
Not a mind module, which is what I first thought. A mind module is actually a completely separate concept.
To the right is an item and death.
Uh-huh. That's not inaccurate. We can see a little bit of the exterior of Irid Nova over there, and then of course the black hole itself, which has some neat gravitational lensing around it. That's a nice little effect. I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do some platforming.
Mm-hmm.
So if the animation is great, but if we press X when we're near a ladder, we just magnetize to it, and it's actually pretty forgiving, which is nice. It feels very smooth, the platforming, which is not something would describe any other Souls-like being. So
I mean, Ashen was kind of close, but
it was close, sure. I think the only thing that would make this smoother is if there was some sort of mantling option, just so that a close jump you could still kind of get credit for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna climb to the top of this place though.
Yep.
Just kind of be careful not to step on any of the holes.
Yeah,
okay,
don't fall.
We're good.
No.
We've got a breach synchronizer. That is the item we'll need in order to connect a breach to the network, so we can warp to it. There should be a coin. Yes. I think that head backwards here. Let's go get the secret area.
Okay.
While we're here. Oh, plus, yeah, that's right. There's the item over here too. Yoink. A scrapped heat shield.
Which is a 100% physical block.
If you have the strength for it, which I do not.
Yeah.
This is another minor complaint, is that I can't see what the stats would be if I had the stats, so I don't know if it's good or not. I happen to know that it is good because I used it on my other character, but it's just kind of a slight annoyance. Mm-hmm. But I might invest in the strength for using that shield. We'll see. From my view down here, we can see the gallery. We can see there's 2 items in there. Actually, I'll watch and see if you're successful on the first attempt here. We'll see.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, you control you scoot so that you're as far down as possible on the angle there, so that you have the least amount of falling time.
All right. And did you jump or did you just fall?
Just fall. If you jump, I think it adds too much to fall time I think it kills you. But you can definitely just kind of fall off there and kind of sneak.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
So we've got a light shield conductor model and a material charged prism, which I think you can also use for that.
Yeah, it's required for
a big old
those.
pile of axions.
Nice. And now I can't get out. So
so I feel like you'll be reconnecting shortly.
Well, I can do this. So and get this item. True. Forgot about that one. Carbon scraps.
Let's go do some more secrets here. So this ladder goes nowhere, except if you look backwards, there is a platform there. So if we do a neutral jump, you'll jump straight backwards. So no inputs, just pressing jump, you go straight backwards. It lines up. Let's do some more precarious jumps. Climb this other ladder. Let's do a neutral left jump. So no inputs, and I killed myself. The answer was a neutral backwards jump. All right, then. Now, if we look backwards, yes, a neutral jump is the thing I wanted. No inputs on the stick? Okay, it's terrifying each time. Now, was this a walking jump or a running jump? I think it was a walking jump, right?
The ones around the column?
Yeah, around the ring here.
Yeah, those were walking jumps.
All right, so let's do that. And then, all right, release input for best results.
Ooh,
Celium ingot.
I can also have an officer's glaive. Hooray!
Hooray! Okay, now let's grab this here. That last jump is always terrifying. Okay, we've made it into the secret area, where I can pick up a healing proficiency out of the key item. So I've got 2 of those now.
Yep. Oh, I got this one.
The messages up here are from the developers. Fear your complacency, from Tom. Long live the Chope Gobeline, or Chope Gobeline. I have no idea. I really hope that it's not a racial slur. My sanity points have reached 0, from Nathan. Anything is possible for a valiant heart, Ryan. The point of hell is redemption. Steel yourself for its harrowing journey, from the Metalizer. Seems on brand. Love you, Susan. Space, forever.
Oh.
Mark. Some kerning issues, but sentiment is there. Your journey has begun, and then you died. Pterodax, 2017, Common Era. Old Pterodax. Be the one to make a better future, George.
Hey, Jeff.
In tattered halls and walls torn red, could you help me find my head? Okay, that was the last message. Yes?
So I just fell from the observatory platform to the bottom and took no damage.
Okay.
So let's see if I can repeat this.
Let's see.
Whoop. All right.
Okay, just hanging out down there.
Yep, and I'm here. Took a little bit of damage.
Okay. So I can get another level, get a few extra points of damage. Sure. I still have this garbage shield, but that's okay. We'll replace it with a gun hand soon, hopefully. Also, I desperately need more armor. Not to have better armor, but to have better looking armor.
Right, yeah.
I gotta develop a look,
Yeah, I mean, I have my look that I like using, but it's we're not going to get those pieces for a bit.
Yeah. Fortunately, there's let's say comparing this to Ashen, there is a much bigger variety. So
yeah.
Let's head down to the arcology proper, using the main elevator.
Whoop.
Which is very, very slow moving, but it's an atmospheric elevator ride.
Yes. I will say another difference between this and Ashen is the weapons are different enough. Also, look at this; it's pretty.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
But it's I'm gonna let musical cue go.
Yeah, there are similar, like the officer glade weapons are basically the same. Like maybe they have a different texture slightly,
but they do have different abilities. They do different things. The different columns have different abilities. The different weapons that all have this attack pattern do different things.
So like the martial melee conductor I'm using has a special effect that's called stealth, I think. I'm not sure what that does.
It makes backstabs more effective.
Okay, all right. So now I've got a little effect swirling around my weapon. It used most of my energy, so I probably won't be using this regularly, but you know, hey, it's a thing you can do.
Yep.
Let's see, some item. Yeah. Let's fight. Let's got
let's kill things, I guess.
A zone full of enemies here we can take care of. I still have the backstab bonus, so let's use it while we can.
Okay, got that guy.
Yeah, there we go. Love that trip attack. It's very useful.
Oh, another metallic glass.
Sweet.
Must have killed one of the gun guys. I'm coming.
David's here too.
That guy didn't make it. Not even a little bit.
They never do. Firearm conductor.
And the railgun.
Beautiful, beautiful railgun child. I'm gonna put that on my left arm and use it always.
Yeah, I decided not to just use the railgun on my character. I was like, I'll use a shield. And while my main character still does have and use a shield, he normally has ranged weapons out.
So much like our healing apparatuses. Oh, that guy just took you out a little bit there. Oh, I was sad.
Okay.
I missed. Okay, you got him.
There's some lag hits there, but we're fine.
It took a little chip damage there. Let's open up the main shutters, which will open up the way to the boss. We can see the boss fog over there. As I do damage, I'll be able to get energy back, in which I'm also going to kind of invest in some energy. So I think we can actually walk across here without having to jump.
Oh, thank the Lord.
It's a little precarious,
but you can do it.
Can be done. And we got some magnifier goggles,
which I am going to put on immediately because they offer
forever. They are one of the best armor in the game, one of the best head armor, because as you can see here, it weighs 1 point and it gives 10% physical damage reduction, which is, most of the time you'd be taking physical damage. And then now we just have this whole look going on here.
Yes.
Which, I even on my main character, deep into the game, it's a regular item that I have equipped. Raw and Celium. Very good.
Yep. Just picking some stuff up. All right. Shall we kill?
Yes. Let's clear out the area. Slice.
All right.
More headgear.
Dang it. All right, fine.
Oh, the guy was going crazy. He's getting handsy. Oh, man. man, just getting that damage in, fully restoring the energy. Just keep the railgun going. You can also do a free aim, kind of. The free aim itself is, over the shoulder. It's pretty accurate, but I don't know how to get into the free aim mode
without shooting.
Yeah, without shooting. That's a piece of trivia I'd be interested to know if someone in the comments can elucidate that particular knowledge. The worst thing happened.
What?
I was attacking, but then I fell off, so it canceled the attack into the fall animation. So then I was just standing in front of this guy, and he just whacked me.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, since I always have to do a jump to start. Now, is this a developer message? No, it's an actual
green.
lore message.
Poe, come to mall. I don't know who Poe is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I think there's something down here, right? Maybe this is where the coin is. I keep thinking there's a coin somewhere.
There is a secret that is not openable from this side. I now remember this. Okay, I know how to get that to open.
All right, well, then we'll have to come at that from a different spot. It certainly looks like I should be able to.
It does open. I can attest.
It's a daring effigy. This one a little bit easier to get to.
We could go up to +3 if you want.
We certainly could. Oh, actually, is this a blood message? I don't think I ever picked this up on mine. No man, no problem. Okay. It didn't count towards the...
Yeah, this game does reward you for looking back at the area you just came through.
Yeah, it looks nice too. We can do a little vista here.
Oh, wow.
Instead of just at the end of the videos when we're shilling.
Yeah. All right.
Let's go fight a Krull.
Yes. All right. What you got?
All right, I'll use the shield. It's crappy, but...
All right.
Yeah, he likes to walk forward. I want him to do the lunge attacks, which are easier to dodge. Yeah, that one there. Whoop. All right, let my stamina come back. Whoop. Took a chip damage on that one. Okay, watch out. You might get phantom
I got
damage
phantom.
on that.
Whoop. I didn't know he could attack behind himself with that.
Yeah, he can do it. He's on you, so the phantom hit danger is real.
Yep. I mean, that wasn't a phantom hit. That was.
He does the tail hits when you're behind him as well.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Come at me.
Ah.
Oh.
Get out of there.
Oh,
okay.
Yep. All right, coming back. He's still on you, though.
Yep. Okay. Still on me.
Well, that's fine if he's gonna... All right, let me just do some railgun shots.
Okay.
Oh, he's on you still.
Why?
Weird.
Why are you still on me?
He's doing...
I've never seen that attack.
Yeah, I've not seen that attack. Okay, I guess maybe don't touch that.
Why?
Why indeed? All right. He is on you.
He does not like me.
Yep. I'll do a heal while I'm here. Might as well.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna keep hitting him until he decides to look at me.
Apparently isn't gonna. Oh, come on.
Fine, I'll just cut him up while he's looking at you. Okay. There we go. We got a limited access passport here for the archaeology. That boss is a lot easier, even though we're on New Game Plus. It's a lot easier when he's pulling his attention in two different directions. It's pretty easy to get stuck at a corner. You just kind of have to pull him out and stay out of range. All right, let's stabilize the breach. And let's synchronize the breach, actually. I think this is a good central-ish location. There's definitely some places we can go from here, so let's spend a few points, absorb some Axions. I can get 6 levels, so let's get stamina energy. Okay.
Right. Okay, I can now use the officer's glaive as a weapon if I want to. Ooh. Yeah, this was one of the weapons I apparently dismantled in my main run that I really wish I hadn't. So
this looks like a quality weapon or a martial weapon, 8 and 8. Fortunately, we can still check out the look of it and the sort of the combos here.
All right.
Consume a synchronizer to connect this breach for the others. Yes, I think this is a good choice because speaking of choice, if you're watching along at home, please feel free to make a suggestion. We have 3 options here. I'm not going to analyze this console just yet, but we can go to basically the left or right, or at least I'm pretty sure you can choose. But we also have unlocked the Port Isidun, which is where I got the Marshall melee conductor.
This is the portion that Jeff so politely called the shilling portion of
Indeed.
the episode. If you enjoy this and the other things we make, please consider supporting us on Patreon. It's the most direct way to support what we do here. You can also do the YouTube stuff like comment, subscribe, share the video with people. I didn't mean to swing twice.
But here we are. Okay, so the end of the episode. Normally I'd say Hellpoint. And then David would say something like, so that was a cue.
Oh.
Sam Neill. Now what are you gonna do, huh?
Laura Dern. Because they were in Jurassic Park together.
Jurassic Park.